Hello.
Hello. So far, it's very scary because it's just you and me.
Oh,
Usually, everyone gets on real early, and it's 2:20 right now. So, are you actually going and logging into your Zoom?
well, I'm already logged in on the computer, so I just click on the link and it does it already.
Well, that's what supposedly starting tomorrow won't happen. So, do you know how to log into your own Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay. Chances are that's what you're going to have to do starting tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't see tomorrow being any smoother than today. Sorry to say. We just got to get this all figured out. But I really hope we have better luck at our 2:30 meeting since you're our only one here. Natasha usually can get into anything, and she's not even here. So, should we? Well, let's give this one to like 2:25 maybe, and see if anyone else comes, and then we'll shut this one down and join the 2:30. And you got that one in an email, right?
I'm not sure.
Here comes a second. Here's Natasha. I told you the other one. See where she is. Oh, now she just went away. She tried to get in. Oh, she's back again. Hey, Natasha, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So what happened? Only you and Jacob, or Tyler, sorry. Only you and Tyler made it in here.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, well, you made it like at 2:21, so it's because you're running late or because you're having a hard time logging in?
I had a hard time logging in.
So what did you have to do?
I had to try to log into because I was doing San Juan, and I had to try to log back out and log back in. Because when you guys when I'm connected to San Juan, it will kick me out. So I have to try to log into my original Gmail. That's why I was having a hard time.
Okay. Whoo-hoo. I sure like your blue shirts.
Thanks.
Tyler, what's your favorite and least favorite?
I like the purple one.
You do? Good.
Yeah.
So is there any of them you don't like?
No, I like them. I like them all.
Good. How about, well, Natasha, poor girl, she only has the blue.
Oh, it's fine.
It's the most popular color, though, right?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
All right, so we decided we'd sit here till like 2:25 to see if anyone else came along, and then we're going to log out and try to get into the 2:30 one. Okay, remember that one's the one that's my personal meeting room? That was like our second meeting this morning was my personal meeting room, which was the first time I used that.
Well, you're doing good, though.
You are all very patient. I am very lucky to have such a great class. That's for sure. All right, well, I don't know. I just think we should wait 2 more minutes just in case someone just like you, right? If we'd already logged out at that 2:21, you'd have been like, okay, where'd everybody go? And look at you, Tyler, with your watch on, too.
Yeah, I got everything on.
Good for you. I'm super proud. I just talked to Benny today. I'll talk to the class more about it, but he's gonna start coming to our class every other Friday. And I guess you're going from, Tyler, last year you were a TPP, but now you're going to be VR, and you supposedly still get 100 more hours somewhere.
Okay.
So we just started talking about that right before this meeting. So even with that, I don't have all the answers, but I wanted to put all my students in. I'm like, well, they're all here to work, right? Let's get them jobs. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and end this one. All right. Uh-oh, someone's calling. Nathan's calling. Hey, Nathan.
Hello, Miss Sherry.
Hey, hardly anyone made it to the 2:20. I only have 2 students in here. So we're about ready to end this one and try to get into the 2:30 one, okay?
Okay,
And
sounds good.
And remember, you've got to go and you've got to log yourself into Zoom. If you're all just clicking the links in my emails, I don't think that's going to get you there anymore. especially starting tomorrow, right? So make sure you're logging into Zoom.
Right, okay.
Okay, so I hope to see you in the 2:30. If not, you can call me back and we can keep you on the phone.
Okay, sounds good.
Bye. Sorry. It's not me, honest.
Okay,
Well, a lot of times it's me, but I don't think this is me. All right. See you in a few minutes.
Bye.
See you in a few minutes.
Bye. Okay, and now I got another John's trying to log into. All right, you two, go ahead. I'm going to end this meeting.
All right.
and now Eleanor's trying to get in. Darn it. I can't take it. Okay. Let's see what happens with Eleanor. And she went away again. Okay, so I'm just going to end this, all right?
Okay,
See
bye.
you at 2:30.
Ah, Sherry.
Hi, listen. This meeting didn't work for people.
All right. I want to do something real quick. Whatever. Oh, it uses that browser. That's weird. Oh, no, this is the old one. Wah, wah. But I do have a personal media thing. Here we go. It is. One seven five four and then 2317 15. Do 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 do.
Sherry.
I'm telling you, the prizes have to go to Tyler.
Nathan.
They were the old meeting. Hold on, I got. Hey, Stefan.
Hello.
All right. Then try and keep it on the phone. Don't know what else to do. All right, people. I just heard another ding dong. Where's my ding dong?
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Cloud.
My apologies for being late.
Did you have difficulties getting in, or were you just messing around?
No, I actually had difficulties getting in because I thought it would be a different one like how it usually is, but then I was told that their personal room was basically just, well, a class.
Well, this one is my personal room. So the first one was our regularly scheduled 220.
Right?
And they said that we're going to have to change all these things today, right? So I already changed my 9 o'clock one. So hopefully that one is fresh and will work. But it looks like my 220 one, I'm going to need to go through and cancel all the 220s and reschedule. Go ahead, Nathan.
I was gonna have a quick question. It involves next week. Isn't next Monday Labor Day?
I believe it's, hold on, just change her. Hold on, I've got John who got kicked out, I guess.
John's right there.
Oh, John.
Nice. How'd you do that, John?
Whoa, John.
I've seen double.
Okay, that was cool.
Confusing. Is this the Twilight Zone we've entered here, or what?
Yeah. I needed to switch off my phone so I can get calls and texts from people.
Gotcha. They want to know if next Monday. Oh, yeah, it is. The 7th is Labor Day.
Okay, so there'll be no class on Monday then?
No. It'll give me more time to work
Okay.
on your class, I guess.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so please remember, this is not over. Tomorrow's the day that it's supposed to be. If you do not log into your own Zoom to get here, supposedly you can't get here anymore. Okay? So it's not over. I'd like to say we wake up in the morning and this is all behind us, but it's not behind us yet.
I like to hope so.
It's not. It's a new skill we now have to develop and learn.
I know. It's like, what? I'm the teacher. So, Stefan, yes, supposedly you all are not going to be able just to go to what I send you in email, but you're going to have to actually go in, like you and I did today, Stefan, right? You had to go into your, what do we call it, the San Juan portal, and go to your Zoom and sign into your Zoom. So hopefully the 9 o'clock should be in there. I think I'm going to have to cancel all the 220s and try again with those. Oh, so why don't, since we've been talking Zoom all day and I saw some really great answers on some of your journal prompts, why don't we go ahead and talk about those for the rest of this 11 minutes that we have. So we're going to have to go pretty quickly. Go ahead, Nathan. Go ahead. I saw Nathan first.
I was just gonna say that I did do the journal prompt, but I didn't type it because for some reason the link that you sent me, it didn't allow me to type inside the paper.
So for all of you, let me explain this again. Journal prompts, when things are smoothly running, right? I give them most every day. And what we do in this last part of the day is we discuss your answers. They do not have to be turned in. You do not have to type them in.
Oh, okay.
That's why I gave you that one little book, right? That you can just, just scribble your notes in. Oh, Natasha just got here. Just scribble your notes in just so you can talk about it in your 220 meeting. Okay? But we now
now it just
10 minutes. So let's get some quick answers. Glad had his hand up. Okay, Andrew's on your phone.
Yes, I do have my hand up.
Glad.
Let's see. Let me discuss my answer.
You had
That
a lot of
is,
advice.
yeah, let me see it. Huh?
I said you had a lot of advice. I saw yours. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I did. Let's see. Mine is drink your milk and try something new every day so your life ain't a bore. Don't just sit around wasting your precious time. When you want to do something, do it right away. Do it when you can. It's the only way to live a life without regrets.
Good.
Good job.
I really
Sorry?
got the feels out of that. All right, Nathan, go ahead, and then I see your hand, Natasha. Go ahead, Nathan.
Okay.
Alright. So my advice to a 10-year-old would be try best in everything that you do. Respect your elders, respect your coworkers / students if you're in school or working or later on, and listen to your parents and your elders when they give you good advice.
Good, good. All right. Natasha was next.
I said, life is short. Don't give up no matter what.
Okay, short but to the point. Eleanor, did you have something to say about the journal prompt?
No.
What advice would you give a 10-year-old? A 10-year-old kid, what advice would you give him, Eleanor?
Do not give you yeah it's the motivation on internet.
Don't get permission to get on the internet?
Yeah.
Good job. That's good advice. All right, Stefan, do you have something for us?
Yes.
Okay. Can you all hear Stefan if I'm quiet? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. And so they can own a big house and hopefully have a good family.
So you said stay in school so that you could get a job and hopefully have a good family. You could have your own good family.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler?
I would say always listen to what your parents have to say, because that's the mistakes I made when I was a kid, is that I would always think I was right about everything, but what your parents know is always the truth.
It's true. Well, I remember being 13. If my parent told me to do it, I was not going to do it. I was quite the little rebel back then. Okay. Devin, what's your advice? Devin, can you hear me? Devin, can you hear me? I don't know if Devin can hear me or not. Andrew, on that phone, what's your advice?
All right, I wrote several things actually. There's the piece of advice that I would give the 10-year-old is to not steal. Then, because it's pretty much illegal. Then another piece of advice I would give them is to treat others the way you want to be treated. The last thing is that I could think of at that time when I did this, which was don't hurt anyone, even yourself.
Oh, they're very good advice. And then Royce, you had some great stuff too. Why don't you share?
One piece of advice we get to give to a child is if you experience something that's way too difficult to handle or understand, but if you go, well, it's a long one, so I just can't know what to choose.
Let's go ahead and rate it.
I
loved it.
Yeah, if you're gonna experience something that seems way too difficult for you to understand, but are you gonna let that ruin your life? The answer is no. You can't let that ruin your life. You need to be a bigger person. You can choose to ignore it and live on, or constantly picking it like picking a scab. If I was you, I would choose to ignore it, because if you keep on picking at that scab for the rest of your life, people might not help you with that. Besides, if you ignore it but it still bugs you, it could help you remind yourself of the bad choice you made, but that way you won't do it ever again. We cannot live without consequences. Life without consequences, we can never learn from our actions. That's why you need to choose your own path in life.
I'm so proud of every one of you. Devin, can we hear you now?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear what your advice to a 10-year-old is. Fab, please sit still. You're making me dizzy, dude.
Sorry.
Okay.
I couldn't notice my phone was moving.
Go ahead, Devin.
I don't have one.
You don't have one. Did you not get the assignment?
No.
You didn't? You weren't on that email that I sent to everybody?
Yeah.
All right, listen. You might not have. That's later, Tony. That's later for dinner. Goodness. You gotta wait, okay? I'm almost done here, babe. You just gotta wait 5 minutes, all right? Okay. So Devin, I don't know why it's you two that get mixed up. Every year, though, there's two of them. Okay. Devin, just think about it. What is a piece of advice that you could give to a 10-year-old now that you're older, right? What wisdom could you give a 10-year-old?
Okay. My advice for a 10-year-old is I don't know.
What were you doing when you were 10? Did you get into trouble or anything when you were 10?
No.
You can't think of a time where you messed up?
Never.
Never, ever?
Perfect.
Go ahead, Nathan.
I was gonna say that also my advice, I didn't write it down, but I just thought about it, was learn to get close to your siblings if you have some and parents, because once they're gone and married, you won't feel it then, but you will learn to regret it, because that was definitely one of the mistakes I did, was that once my siblings got married, and the last one got married yesterday, was that now I regret not hanging out and getting that that friendship slash brother and sister like friendship and being close with them kind of thing, because once you don't do that and they leave, you will start to regret it and go, man, I wish I would have hung out with them more kind of thing, because you definitely could have learned a lot from them, but you didn't do that because you didn't hang out with them very often.
You see all the wisdom that years bring us? Yeah. Okay, I think everyone's was great. Plaid, go ahead.
No, I mean, I was gonna wait till you're done finished talking.
Well, we only have 2 minutes, so go or not.
Okay, but it's actually not related.
You're cutting up, cutting out.
It's related to Zoom itself.
Oh, do we have to talk more Zoom today? Go ahead.
No. I just want to share my wisdom for you.
Go ahead, share it.
Okay, so if you're using mobile and you click on the little words that says Zoom, there should be a drop down, and it'll show the meeting ID, host, passcode, invite link, participant ID. You can copy and paste the invite link so that way you can share it with other people.
Ooh.
Don't paste it, you told me?
No, do paste it. Do copy it. Okay. If you're on mobile or if you're on computer, hold down and then it'll copy for you. But if you're
talking about the eye, I'm sorry to interrupt. There's a little eye in the left corner, right?
No, it's okay, John. Yeah, go to eye on the left corner. There should be info.
And then it drops
and
down.
Then right click it. Yeah, just to say you can copy right clicking it.
So that's another thing to try. Phones if you haven't tried them.
Oh, it says copy link. You just click on the blue thing. It says copy link.
Whoops.
Yeah, that way you can share it with everyone. That way you don't have to worry about people being on their phones.
So there's a little a green shield thing at the top corner.
That's right.
But not that. It's the eye you click on.
On mobile, it should have the green shield and then zoom on the middle top.
Yeah.
Top middle. There.
So, am I copying it where you get the mobile part, or am I stopping before that? Because I think what I've been doing, because there's a lot more things with phone numbers down below, right, where I'm copying the invitation. And I'm going down to the password. Should I be going further?
Keep going further, and then you should see a green shield and then a big eye if you're on PC. But if you're on mobile, you'll be able to. It'll drop down to show everything.
Okay, so all right, we all have to get ending this. We're already a minute over. So our 9 o'clock hopefully should work, right?
I hope so.
If not, this personal meeting room you're in right now, I think that link doesn't change.
Yeah.
Right? That's just my personal room. So let's all try to get in our 9 o'clock meeting tomorrow by signing into your own Zooms.
Right.
Sign your Zoom account. This is supposed to start tomorrow, not even today, and we've had this much hard time. We can't do that one. Then what? Should we do a 9:20 or a 9:30 from my personal room?
Let's do a 9:20.
Okay. So 9 o'clock, try to get the other one, but do it by signing into your Zoom to the best of your abilities. If that doesn't work, we will do a 9:20 personal meeting room. Okay?
All right.
All incredibly patient. Save patience for tomorrow because we're going to need it again.
You got it, Sherry.
Get some rest.
Take my advice, why don't you?
You all had excellent advice. I was very impressed.
Drink some milk.
Both of it. Yeah, drink some milk.
Milk is good for you. I'm a big fan.
I'm going to drink some milk right now.
If you drink milk, you become 6 feet.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that too. But if you drink milk, you get to become 6 feet like me.
Well, I didn't grow that far, but I'm pretty tall. Oh, everyone. Hopefully, I see you bright and early at 9.
I hope so too.
Adios.
See you, Sherry. Bye, John. Farewell, everyone.
Bye.
Audio.